What is something you're proud of?
So I think now that I'm 17 and I can really, I mean, I'm very young still, but I think and sit and think about my accomplishments over the past 7 years. I feel very, very proud of what I was able to do at such a young age and the amount of rooms that I found myself in where nobody looked like me. Nobody understood where I was like, where I felt like nobody understood where I was coming from. And I had to use sort of my preparation, my charisma, and my own bravery to make my story known that I published a book with Scholastic in 2018 called Marely Gets It Done, and So Can You. And it's a guide for activism for young kids to show them that their passions and their frustrations are useful in this world, that they can change their community, and that I did it as a kid that had some resources, but I want to provide those to other kids so they can do the same. And I feel really proud of the fact that that book was written when I was in eighth grade, and I had to keep that secret from all my friends. And I went on a tour and I did all these things that there was no one to look up to say they've done this before. So they would completely understand what I'm going through, or they would be able to give me that sort of mentorship. But really, the ability of my family and my support systems, both at Scholastic, with my team, with my family, and some of the friends that did know about the projects that I was working on, their ability to help me continue to do that work and to trust in my judgment at a very young age, I think has allowed me to be a person that is independent and now feels prepared. Not independent, but really like interdependent, that I know how to do things by myself. Like getting in this interview today, I wake up home alone. I know I have an interview at this certain time. I can get myself ready. I know what to wear. I know how to set things up, but that my parents are still texting me and making sure that I'm prepared with the questions. And they ask if I ate this morning, and they want to make sure that I do everything I can. And they give me all the sort of tools to roll out and be who I am and ball out and get everything done and be really proud of who I am. And I think I continue to be proud of the efforts that I've made to do those things, but also a recognition of the effort of people around me to support and just see what would happen if you let a 12-year-old write a book. Like, you just see what would happen. It could have been terrible, but it didn't turn out terrible because they provided me with so many resources and support and encouraged me to trust my own judgment, and to continue to want to learn. And now I feel really, really proud of the way that my parents took a chance in many ways on my abilities and allowed me to succeed with support and also with some independence.